Hello students, welcome to our NEET Chemistry Trick channel. So today we are going to discuss about NEET Chemistry questions. So this is part 39 series. So in that series particularly we are going to discuss about the lesson of P block element. So from that the topic is into the chlorine and HCl, that means hydrochloric acid. Okay, so before that, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please like, share and subscribe our channel and click the bell icon also, so then only you will get a notification. Okay, so let's go to the first question now. The question is here, the manufacture of greenish yellow gas of the reaction in which the HCl gas by a oxygen in the presence of catalyst A at 723 K. So we have to find out the product. Okay, that means the given product and also the A means here the catalyst. Okay, so these are the two things we have to find out from the option. So from that we have to choose one option here. The given in the question is manufacture of greenish yellow gas. Okay, so we have to manufacture a greenish yellow gas. We don't know what it is. Okay, of this reaction, the reaction is into the HCl gas with the oxygen in the presence of a catalyst, that is 723 K. Okay, so if you see this reaction, no, that is, you can, if you see only, you can get to know it is greenish yellow gas. That means what it is a chlorine gas. Okay, that we are going to manufacture here. Okay, in the question itself you come to know it is a greenish yellow gas, means it is a chlorine. Okay, so in this reaction, here the reaction is the HCl gases react with the oxygen in the presence of a catalyst. Okay, so the manufacture of chlorine, that is they having a two reaction, no, for the manufacturing of chlorine, that is Deccan process and electrolytic process. These are the two processes to manufacture a chlorine that we have studied in the 12th standard. So according to this question, no, here this HCl gases react with oxygen in the presence of catalyst A. That means it is not an electrolytic process, it is a Deccan's process. Okay, we got the name of the reaction now. Okay, so through that, so we come to know the catalyst what they have used in the Deccan process. So in the Deccan process, for the manufacture of greenish yellow gas of chlorine, okay, they have used the CuCl2. Okay, so that, see this reaction here, you can come to the better conclusion through that it is a Deccan process. So oxidation of HCl gas, if you go through the oxidation of HCl gas, okay, what happened, the 4 moles of HCl plus O2 oxygen in the presence of CuCl2, okay, catalyst, it is act as a catalyst. Okay, so that only the reaction is induced and we got the product of what is that, 2Cl2, that means chlorine plus 2H2O water. Okay, so here the water is eliminated. Here this there is a H, no. Okay, from that 2 moles of hydrogen, and here the O, that means oxygen is there, so H2O is eliminated, remaining Cl is there. Okay, 2 molecules of hydrogen is react with the oxygen, so that we got the water, and remaining 2 molecules of Cl is there, chlorine is there, that is the product of this particular process, that is Deccan process. Okay, so this is the way we are manufacturing the greenish yellow gas. So the thing is, that means the answer is here, that is second option, Cl2 CuCl2. So this is the correct answer for this particular question. Okay, got it. So the same way we have to go through the second question here. I have given the second question, why the concentrated NaOH react with Cl2, that means chlorine, gives the disproportionation reaction. Okay, when the concentrated NaOH is react with Cl2, what happened, there is a reaction is happening in the disproportionate way. Okay, so we have to find out the reason why it is happening in the disproportionate means what, the given product and the reactant, there is a difference in the proportion. Okay, that is called disproportionate. That means there is a, if the chlorine has having a +1 oxidation state, or the product is having a +3 oxidation state, in the, this is the This is called disproportionate between this reaction. Okay, so this is the way we have to find out. So according to this, no, we have to check with the option years. Here they have given a 4 option. So the existence of Na2CO3 and the elimination of H2O and the oxidation state of Cl changed from -1 to +5, and also the fourth option, formation of NaCl. So these are the 4 options. From that we have to choose one option here. Okay, come to this reaction here. In the question they have mentioned the reaction of Cl2 with a hot and concentrated NaOH. That means it is a disproportionation reaction. Okay, this proportionation reaction. So Cl2 I have taken here 3 molecules of Cl2 plus 6 molecules of NaOH is gives what it will, we will get the product of NaCl. Here there is a Na, no, here there is a Cl. So this will react together and we will get the product of what? We got the product of, what is that? NaCl. We got no here. Here again there is a 5 molecules of NaCl we got, remaining 1 molecules of Na is there, correct? So Na, and again what here we have taken a 5 molecule of Cl here, correct? So 5 NaCl we have taken, okay, as a product, and also here 1 molecules of Na is there. Here there is a Cl, one Cl is there, Cl and O3. Okay, so NaClO3. Here no, there is oxygen, okay, O3. So remaining H is there. So H2O will come as a eliminated. So H2O is eliminated. That is water molecule is eliminated. So this is the way the reactions go on. Now we have to discuss about the disproportionate reaction. Why it is disproportionate? Okay, so let's check whether it is disproportionate or not. Here there is a Cl, no, Cl is always having a -1 oxidation state. Okay, if you check this here, this is because the chlorination reaction, that means manufacture of chlorine. Okay, here the greenish yellowish that gas is react with the NaOH. It will gives the product of NaCl and NaClO3 plus 3H2O. So this is the, okay, reaction, and in that reaction there is a disproportionation is happening, because here if you see, no, NaClO3, okay, if you take this one, no, product, so here the Na having a what, Na having oxidation state of +1, and here Cl is we don't know, and here O3 is there. We know for oxygen is -2, so -2 into 3, 6. Okay, here +1 is there. So x is equal to, you will get 5, no, so +5 you will get. So here from the -1 to the Cl is changed into the oxidation state of +5, correct? So this is the way you have to find out. Okay, if you find out, no, there is, we have a conclusion that this is a disproportionate reaction, because there is a change in the oxidation state of chlorine from -1 to +5. So what is the reason we have to say in the option? So the oxidation state of Cl is changed from -1 to +5. So this is the reason what happened, the concentrated NaOH react with the Cls to give a disproportionate reaction. Okay, so this is the way you have to find out. Okay, let's go to the next question now. Third question is how the ferric chloride, okay, it is not formed. Okay, it is not formed by the reaction of finely powdered ion with the HCl. Okay, the reaction is between the ion and HCl. Okay, and also giving the product of something, but it is not giving the product of ferric chloride. Okay, usually no, Cl compound here we have taken and the ion we have taken. We will consider like, no, say Cl will react with ion and it will give a product of ferric chloride. But here usually, but here no, they have asked the question like ferric chloride is not formed by this reaction of finely powdered ion with the HCl. Okay, that we have to find out the reason according to this option. Okay, here they have a 4 option here, so from that we have to choose one option. That is due to the H2 and due to the catalyst and because of Fe powder and also the Cl2. So these are the 4 options they have given here. From that we have to choose one option. Okay, so let's go to the reaction here. So the reaction with ion produce the hydrogen, am I right? So here the ion I have taken here, finely poured ion plus 2 moles of HCl. Okay, it's react together and give a compound of what? It's giving a ferric chloride? No, it won't give a ferric chloride. Okay, it forms a ferrous chloride. Ferrous chlorides means what? FeCl2. This is what? The ferrous chloride, not ferric chloride. Okay, how it is formed? Because this ion, no, it's react with the Cl, 2 moles of Cl. Okay, it's form a FeCl2. Remaining hydrogen is there, no, 2 moles of hydrogen. So it is liberated. Okay, hydrogen is liberated. Okay, that's what. There is a reason. Liberation of hydrogen prevents the formation of ferric chloride. If hydrogen is not eliminated, we can get the product of ferric chloride. Here the hydrogen is eliminated, so then only we got the product of what is that? Ferrous chloride. So FeCl2 we got. Okay, so what we have to write? What we have to choose from this option? So that is due to H2, because of H2 is eliminated. That means there is a liberation of hydrogen, prevents the formation of ferric chloride. That means there is FeCl2 is formed, not ferric chloride is formed. Okay, so this is a way we have to find out the answer. Okay students, I think you have understood all the question and answer. Okay, we will see in the next video. So before that, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please like, share and subscribe our channel and click the bell icon also, so then only you will get a notification. And also our video will be premiere at daily basis. Okay, morning at 6:45 a.m. Okay, thank you so much.